Yesterday, I read in Hacker News that PayPal had notified 35,000 users of a data breach. Well, this concerned me a little bit because I use PayPal all the time, like many of you do for payments online of various things that I'm getting. This is Derek Weeks reporting from the heart of Little America. Well, when PayPal and others notify of a data breach, it turns out that an adversary group had acquired tens of thousands of usernames and passwords associated with them, and then applied automated attacks to PayPal's site using those usernames and passwords to see if people that had used similar usernames and passwords on other sites also used that same setup for their PayPal accounts. In some cases, those accounts were breached. In some cases, those accounts were logged into, but no rogue transactions were performed in those accounts according to PayPal. Now, if you're like me, you likely have two-factor authentication set up on any types of accounts that you use. And if you're one of PayPal's customers that uses two-factor authentication on your accounts, you would have noticed that someone was trying to log into your account because it was probably texting you some 6-digit number that you need to verify for that login opportunity. Of course, if it wasn't you doing that, your account's probably at risk. Now, PayPal already went ahead and changed the password for all of those accounts and notified their users of this particular data breach. But it just goes to show you some simple practices like using two-factor authentication on your accounts that have sensitive information or access to money or ability to spend your money are good places to start. Breaches like this provide a good opportunity for discussion, whether at work or even at home. You see, the breaches weren't actually directly targeting usernames and passwords from PayPal and trying to steal those within PayPal's infrastructure. The adversaries took a smarter and more efficient approach. They went to some site that had less efficient security than PayPal did, looked for the opportunity to steal credentials, usernames, and passwords from that site, and then placed a bet that users like you may be reusing your username and password all over the place. You're not using custom passwords or unique passwords for each site that you're going to, and that puts your access at risk. If an adversary can find your credentials somewhere on the internet that doesn't have good security, and you use those same credentials elsewhere, they can just set up automated bots to try your user credentials and passwords elsewhere in sensitive sites like your investment sites or credit card sites or PayPal and the like. So it really does serve to, one, turn on two-factor authentication, but two, to also use unique passwords in the places where you have sensitive information or data or financial information.
Listen to today's entire episode of It's 505 on your favorite podcast platform.